Hey YouTube, so this is going to be the first video of backing up. This is going to be like the real basics, but not what they teach you in school. So if you know how to back up, just skip over this video, totally forget it. But if you get confused with the whole left turn, right turn to make the trailer to go the opposite or whatever, this video is going to be for you. Part of the reason why this video has been kind of delayed is this is my first student, and so it took me a second to figure out good ways to explain it. But my student has been able to pick it up quick by doing it, so to speak, my way. So, to give you a reference on, using my phone as a trailer here, because axle position to me matters but doesn't matter. Alright. We're going to say this is the back of the trailer, so, this is backing up, going in this direction. This would be the left side, and this would be the right side. And this pen is going to be the truck, and this is the trailer. Now, what they tell you is, if you turn left, if you turn right, the trailer goes left, okay? As we see here, if we push, to the right, trailer goes to the left, and we push to the left, the trailer goes right. But when you're backing up and you're kind of new to this, that can get a little confusing. So let me simplify this a little bit. Let's take this pen. Alright, a trailer is like a pen. It's straight. Alright, so if you want to make a movement down here, you move the top and it changes the direction at the bottom. Okay, so you could look at the top kind of like a rudder. So taking that theory, okay, and mind you, this is where the truck is back here. If you think about the nose of the trailer, okay, so if we push the nose of the trailer to the left, the trailer is going to go to the right. Okay, so if you think about the nose of the trailer and figure out the direction that you need the trailer to go, it's going to help you. And then when we do, soft 90s, hard 90s, those are my terms. I'll explain those, what those mean. And certain backups, sometimes it's easier if you think about the nose instead of the tandem tires, because where you put the nose is where the trailer is going to eventually go. Okay, that might be a little bit confusing. It's a lot easier to show you in practice, and that is something that we're going to be doing later this week. My student knows how to back up fairly well, but he needs to practice on doing, hard and soft 90s. Coming in on the blind side and turning it into a driver's side back. I'll explain how that works. There's actually a really easy way to do that. But let's get past that because my phone's only at 12%. So, real simple. So, the truck can, be all the way over here, okay, at 90 degrees of the trailer, and the truck and trailer can spin around like so, okay? So, and that goes for either direction. So you really don't need to think about the truck too much. The truck does not matter. I don't care where the truck is located, okay? What matters is which direction where you're pushing the nose. So if you're over here and you're pushing, it's going to go this way. If you're way over here, it's going to push way more. But the other thing, if you're way over here and you're pushing right here, it's going to go this way. So that's why, to me, it's easier if you think about which way you're pushing the nose instead of right goes left, left goes right, because if you go over a certain point, that theory no longer works. Okay? So, now we're reset. So, here's what I told him to do. So, we're gonna try to put the trailer right here. It's kind of like on an angle like so, and the truck is way over here, on another severe angle. So we're just gonna try to get this phone to come in like so, okay, like that. So it's way over here. So there's multiple ways you can do this. Think of it like geometry, okay? You can either come straight in like this and then spin the trailer, and when you get about right here, start going back and go in. Okay, that's one way to do it. what they try to teach you in school is they just want you to go in like this, which is great if you have the room for it. You might not have the room, because you might be like this, you might be over here like so, and you're gonna start pushing and bring your wheels around so you come up like this. Then you're gonna pull forward, and then you're gonna back up and get it into the hole. It's really hard to show you on here, but I just want to show you the premise. Instead of thinking about your tandems, okay, think about the nose of the trailer like a rudder. Because if you turn the nose of the trailer, it's going to change the direction of the back of the trailer. Alright, so when we get to the other videos, that's really going to start to make sense. It may not make a whole lot of sense right now, but we're going to be doing some videos, and I'm going to do like a commentary as my student backs it up. And then I might even have my student watch the video after, because then he could hear my comments on how he can do it quicker, easier, or different ways of doing it, okay? But to get a trailer into a hole, school, when you go to the trucking school, I never went to trucking school. I only know this because I was talking to my student. They try to tell you, you go all the way this way, then you go, you count to 3 seconds, and then you turn the wheel, you stop, you turn the wheel all the way this way, you count for another 2 seconds, and then you do this and you do that, and no. To me, that sounds like the stupid math thing that they're trying to teach in school. I don't even know what it's freaking called. I don't have a kid, so where 1 + 1 can equal 3 or something stupid like that. That works in a school setting, okay? When you have a very, very particular backup job. When you're in the real world, trying to, count the seconds and turn the wheel this much and do this does not work. Alright? A lot of these old-timer truckers, they say, oh, they just do it by feel, or they do it by this, or whatever. If you think about it like algebra, like angles, okay, it's so much easier. It clicks a whole lot quicker, or at least it did for my student. And that's the way I learned how to back up. Okay, when I was younger, I thought about the nose more instead of the rear. Now, let me rephrase that real quick. You do still look at the rear end, okay, of the trailer, the back end of the trailer. Okay, so you don't forget about the back of the trailer, but you use the front of the trailer to steer. Think of like when you're backing up a car. All right, you're not thinking about your rear axle as much as you're thinking about how you need to turn the nose of the truck or the car to back up. The trailer is the exact same thing. It's just bigger. So don't think about the tractor. You need to think about the nose of the truck or nose of the trailer. And the tractor is simply its wheels. That's it. And it goes in just like that. So got a lot of videos going to be coming up this week. I am going to warn you, they're going to be long because I'm not going to edit them. I'm going to show you my student. We're going to have a day where we're just going to practice backing up so his skills get top notch. I'm going to have him do some close quarter type training. Even though there's going to be a big parking lot, I'm going to set up imaginary boundaries for him. I wish I had some traffic cones, but we'll make some boundaries and whatnot, and that way he can really work on getting his angles. I'll also show you when you get to a certain point, the truck will actually turn or move more than the trailer itself. Now, the trailer wheels will actually slide, push, and everything else. So, unlike a car, you can actually push on the rear tires, and the tires are not going to move all that much. But the tractor can make drastic moves, which when you're trying to get into really tight spots, like a hard 90, that becomes extremely helpful. Now, sorry if this video is kind of like hodgepodge. As you can see, it is the 1st. I just got back over here to Lancaster, Texas. I left the family and Easter and all that. That's the thing that's like about, you know, being a truck driver. I got to be down here first in line for Service B. Did over 50,000 on this truck since last time I had it in the shop. So, that's this video. We're going to be working on angles, and I'll be showing you more of what I'm talking about the nose. I might try to do some diagrams on some paper, maybe on the computer. If one of my viewers, if you guys can do diagrams, you know, really good editing and whatnot, hey, please throw a comment down there. I'll be more than happy to work with you so we can try to come up with maybe some diagrams or overviews that might really help some people to figure out how to back up. But that's the end of this video. Thank you for watching. Please comment, like, rate, and subscribe. My student should be back in the truck tomorrow morning. I allowed him to jump off to spend some time with some friends he had in Waco. So that's the end of this video, and have a good one. Best shot ever.